Alright, should be streaming. Let me chat here. Okay, today we are playing Pillars of Eternity. I am a little bit excited to do this, but let's jump in here. Oh, didn't mean to click continue. I already have a account or something saved, so that's what it's going to. I played it a while back ago, I believe, so I don't remember what I was playing. It might just be. Yeah, it seems that every time I stream, my air kicks on and frees my legs. Use a this without. I'm gonna have to see. I doubt it though. Might not have controller compatibility because of it being some of the stuff you have to clean. So just wait for loading in this game usually takes a while.
Got it.
It's like mine shadow. That oh, okay, I remember. I made Shadow, which is from the campaign that I've been playing in. Surprised it's actually streaming as well. The way my CPU and stuff works. So that's surprising. At least it's working. Okay, anyways, we're gonna go back and create a new character because we don't want to start off from where I'm from. One, two, but forgives few mistakes in combat. Is not recommended to newcomers to real-time play party-based RPGs. Okay, I'm gonna go with easy because I am not that great with this game, so not a hardcore player. More of a I like to lay back every now and then, just play. So if you turn it, it is kind of late at night from where I'm at. Let's see, 9:22. Hey, when some speech starts to come in, like they're talking to each other and things, I will try to be
5
quiet.
wagons grope blindly for the path on a starless night, their master glancing ever upward to the skies for assurance that he is on the right course. A dim lantern his only protection against the encroaching darkness. But the skies bring no comfort, shining no light, betraying no hint of what they know. The caravan carries travelers bound for the frontier hamlet of Gilded Vale, you among them, where a local lord has offered land and wealth to settlers from abroad looking for a fresh start. You have taken suddenly ill, sweating and shivering, and one of the other travelers signals for the caravan master to stop on your behalf. He pulls up just in time to avoid plowing into the trunk of a fallen tree that bars the way ahead. You will go no further tonight.
Alright. I think this is where we make our character. Of course, we're male. We can go with human that has resolve. Resolve reflects a character's drive, determination, fearless, and emotional intensity that project to others. So this is actually something I'm quite familiar with in races and stuff, so it's probably different. Commonly found in oceans, so it's like an ocean person. It's mostly known for being in they're not truly aquatic. They have a affinity for water, and many of their civilizations, such as Thai, are based on naval domains. They are known for their unparalleled strength. So, want to make a strong class like an orc or something. These guys are for it. The dwarf, of course. Pretty much don't have to explain the dwarf. He gets a negative in dexterity, so this is an elf. They dexterity and perception. Perception is what determines how far you can see and things like that. It also reflects on whether you can do deflection and reflection defenses, so on like that. These are the Orlin. Orlins are the smallest of the Keith races. So this is another race that ain't really in D&D, so it's a little bit different. The Keith races, though many cultures don't consider them to be civilized at all, also notable for their large ears, to a toned skin, and hirsute. Oh, buddies. Orlins are commonly found in Ergoth, and you can read that, pause that, and read that if actually can't because my slightly. There you go, it's a little bit easier to read now. A territory comprised of forest, east, rivers, plains, and part of the dry wood. They are known for their mental intensity and quickness. So they probably there's something in here that it's like a mind flare, but it's a class for your race, and it's actually a pretty decent class. I enjoy it. And then there's the godlike. The godlike are really interesting. A lot of people tend to go with them. They get dexterity and intelligence and so on. You can also use them in the beginning to unlock some couple little things. But I'm just going to go with Orland because I can get a torch to unlock something. Depending on which Orland, I don't think it matters too much. I'm going to go with this one. It seemed... Yeah, I'm just going with this one because I tend to like it. Cypher is, I believe, the class that I was talking about. Mind Hunters by Clan Fatherns. Ciphers are abilities to constantly manipulate people, person's soul and psyche. So they mess with your head pretty much and stuff like that. Chanter is, I believe, pretty much a bard. And then you have barbarian, fighter, paladin, ranger, wizard, chanter, druid, monk, priest, rogue. I never. Oh, I have used a wizard, but I'm not really keen the way. Rangers are okay. Monks, I have not used a monk really. Priest are a pretty good class if you're fighting a lot of evil things, which you do tend to fight. And then you have rogues. But I tend to go with the Cypher because it has some interesting things in it that I've never seen, and I like to play. Now I get to one of my powers. Best between Cipher and suffer corrosive damage. This tends to damage 10 to 20 base. I'm not sure how this does its damage, whether it rolls it out or something like that, but it's interesting. Mind Wave, Soul Shock. A Grasp. Spur of Treason. Devil secret to an enemy causes its intelligence to bend, charming them for the duration. And I think I might go with Soul Shock, just because. Shock. Okay. One of the things you want to have mostly prominent in this class is intelligence. So the godlike tend to have a higher intelligence. It's highly recommended to go with the godlike if you're going to choose a cipher. But since I like this little class and it's different, I'm going to go with it and just this up a little bit. I like to have it at 17 at least. Dexterity, I might. Everything else is pretty even. Now, here's something you don't normally see. You get to choose which culture you come from, and it affects your stats. So if I can, I'm going to Constitution, actually. Yeah, there's one intelligence, but it's not the best weapon. So I'm going to go with this one, which has a better constitution. Constitution, correct. Constitution, overall health, and stamina. Not used much in interactions. So take away some. A constitution a little bit higher because that is kind of constitution. Go with this and this constitution 13, same as this gives you points towards like things like lore and things like that, and if you have enough points for that, it actually helps with interactions and things that you don't normally use that much in this game. This is the lore character. Scrolls. The more lore you have, the more you can use scrolls. Stealth and survival. Survival. Mercenary. Skull. This is also a background. Depending on the background, it helps. With some other things. Drifter is nice and all, but don't need stealth. Scholar is okay. Merchant is alright. Hunter is okay. Athletic slave. This is told you to do your entire life. Children, pretty lack of care regarding rules are. I go with metal. Time you spend learning is time wasted. Nobles. He's not above. He's not around, so it's definitely not gonna have that. He could probably be someone that was like really into scrolls and stuff. Honestly, let's see what's. Let's go with 2. It's not 2 and skin. Okay, it's different. I like that though. Gray is just 2. Looks okay like that. Facial hair. Scary. Okay. Starting off bald. Like that. Oh. Okay, 1. Sweet. Sweet. Let's go with a young. Some. Women. All that great. Oh. I got 2 for them. Him? He slightly does. He'll be fine.
What is it?
Follow me.
Let's go!
Easy now. Yes?
I've got this.
Huh.
Quickly and quietly.
I shall lead us. Yeah. To whispers and shadows.
That sounds pretty good. And name. Let's see. Name. They look up a name for him. Might go with something. Let's see. See any. Generate. Was Wayne Kurgan Arth. Arth sounds like a really good name, so Arth is going to be one. Arth. There we go. His name is now Arth. This. So Arth it is. The caravan master finishes addressing the group. His bushy red mustache, sagging jaws, quiver as if this.
Everybody stays close to the wagons, got it? Stay out of the woods, and beasts take you if you were planning a stroll through those ruins up there.
He nods toward a black mass of on the hillside.
Whole area's crawling with hut-dwelling types who would be happy to stick an axe in you for trespassing. So mind that you don't track mud on their sacred blazing rocks. Tonight, everybody stays put, and in the morning we'll get the path cleared. Gilded Vale's less than a day out. Understood?
At last, the caravan master turns to you, frowning as he looks at you.
Touch of the rumbling rot, could be. There's a stinging beetle round here, carries it. You'll be fine once it passes your innards, unless you don't drink water, course, which case you'll be dead in a day. There's a berry grows in these parts, small and pink, called a springberry, about the size of a fingernail. Give you cramps if you eat it, but the frontiersmen make a tea from it. Calms the insides. Should get you through the night. You might check around, see if you can find some. Meanwhile, I'll see if we can scare you up some water. I know you want to hunt before it gets much darker, but see about refilling our water first. Got a sick one here.
He nods in your directions. Spareful nods and slides the worn bow over his shoulder. I'll see about those berries then.
Hold on. Take someone with you. I know you're not some helpless tenderfoot, not like most of this lot. But you drop dead, I don't want to be looking for the body. Got a schedule to keep.
He scans over the travelers, resting his eyes at length on a sturdy, armor-clad woman who has spent the journey's nights sleeping on uneven ground, without blanket or pillow.
Kalisha. Kalisha!
Woman looks up on her own time.
He needs to find some spring berries. Watch that he doesn't drop dead.
No promises.
What kind of guide says something like that?
Kind you can afford.
Don't listen to her, you're in good hands. And I pay too well, if anything. Off with you. Hayden should have supplies. See that you're equipped before you head out. We're in harsh country. Get your berries and hurry back. And if you get so much as a tickle of wind, you drop everything and you run. Something in the air tonight. If it's a Beawick, we'll shelter in the ruins. Hut dwellers be damned.
You heard the man. Let's get going before you keel over.
I kind of
Yes, certainly.
got it that I can't read. So here we got focus. Focus is what we use, ciphers use for like how many times they can use their move in battle. So
Let us end this!
Anyone need supplies? I've got sundry.
Whoa! Why did we attack the guy? Now everyone's after us. Okay, let's load back here. I might have tapped the button when I was trying to move the screen. I need to put it in full screen the way I can just use my mouse to...
You heard the man. Let's get going before you keel over.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna... Graphics. Guess I'm looking past it. I don't see a way to do that. Cage cursor, there we go. Yeah, see, now my cursor's fine. Let's see. Let's get over
I
here.
shall.
Could be some stuff in. Over here. And there's always something right there. Those are two little things that you can grab in the beginning.
Anyone need supplies? I've got sundries for sale.
You see a man wearing simple but most neat clothes, transfixed, however, by a rag-tearing.
Brought a whole wagon full of goods to sell, but not enough shirts for the road. Say, is there anything you need? I've got some basic...
Let's see what he has. We have dry worn clothes, which offer nothing. We're gonna sell that for some stuff. Let's see. doesn't seem anything. I don't see much. There's a dagger and an axe, so I should be fine. I got 15 focus, so I'm pretty. Focus is actually really uh, plentiful, if I'm correct.
I'll have your water soon enough. Stream's not going anywhere.
They really end up fighting wolves or something.
Let's check by those outcroppings.
This is just a tiny battle tutorial. Young wolf. It's not much.
Yes?
Here's where you get to use your abilities. So I'm just gonna show an example of Soul Shock, and she can attempt to trip. After that, just space forward.
Gotta try something else! Finish them!
As you can see, the cipher has some pretty cool.
Oh?
And you can get some things like pelts and stuff like that.
I shall.
Seeing that there's a shell.
This is it.
Okay. This is where you get to use things like abilities like lore and things like that in your background, and this helps determine it. You can choose about stuff that you learn because of your background. It gives you certain options. So in this matter, I chose, I think it was Scholar, so yep. We're around camp. I've got a lot of knowledge tucked away. You've got a lot of knowledge tucked away. What kind of things did you study before you came here? Again, this didn't all matter arcane. Yeah. How is it that you happen to come here? As it says right here in the note, I don't know if I can. I don't think I can. Sadly, it just says your character's abilities, skills, class, race, culture, sex may open up options for you in dialogue. These options are not necessarily superior to other responses, but give you a wider whatnot. It just pretty much gives you more options of choosing. Hey, Landon. It gives you more options of choosing what you want to talk about in speeches like this. Yeah, how is it you happen to come here? We're giving me freedom to study what I wanted. Actually, Landon, if you want, I will hop in TeamSpeak. As far as I'm sure of, the YouTube one ain't working, but the D&D one's working. So I'm gonna hop into streaming. Make it channel. Up. It happened. Don't give freedom to study well. I broke a few rules and they expelled me. I like that. Well, we've all got things we'd like to leave behind. God knows I do. That. Here's hoping never track us down. Now I'm just passing through. I'm gonna I can make. He's not a money person, so I'm continue. I'm gonna wonder for a while. I'm gonna wonder. Let's head back to camp. Camp pause. Actually, head back over here and he'll tell us to go check on him.
Still waiting on Sparfell, which means he's ignored me again. If I'd known he wanted to slow us down, I'd have just tied him to the back of the wagon and dragged him.
Hello, man.
Okay, it's working.
Was you in the chat the whole time trying to talk?
Well, yeah, I was. I was trying to talk, and I make sure it was either down or...
Okay. So how do you like the game? Have you seen it so far?
I've seen like 4 minutes of it. Yeah,
I'm sorry, you want your
really
water,
cool.
you better go find him. He's got all the skins.
Look for him.
Like how it kind of bleeped out the language there. Let's see. Is there something that does that game?
It definitely reminds you of D&D.
Oh yeah, it's a really good game. Tips. Tutorials, turn that off. Graphics. It's got some pretty funny things, like in graphics you can enable big heads. Big heads mode gives characters heads that are ludicrously disproportionate to their bodies. Thanks, John. So everyone will have big heads. It has some funny things in there. I kind of like. Let's see, it's about. The controls are a little bit wonky. WASD isn't for like moving your screen and stuff. You can use the side scroll to move your screen and things like that, but not really a side scroll person.
Yeah. Basically, sort of seems like a mix of the camera control is like a mix with SimCity or City Skylines. Like,
yeah, kind of. It's not really my favorite because you have to use the arrow keys or the mouse to move your screen. That's it. You can't use anything else at all.
yeah. But I mean, I guess none of the keys are for abilities or anything, right?
I say there's some things that are used for abilities.
Went
Oh,
hunting.
okay.
At least he left the water skins. Come on. Not good.
I never really checked around this area to see what's around. Seems to be a mushroom. Dry cap. I guess you can do things like cooking things in this, I'm not sure though.
Are you able to, like, craft or anything?
Yes, you can craft.
Huh.
Though the farthest I've got is I ended up obtaining my own keep.
Your keep?
Yep, keep.
So how does buildings work? Does the roof, like, disappear when you go inside one?
No, you go into a whole separate area. You load up its own little area. You crouch at the water bank and dip your water skin into the cool water with Kaliska. I don't know. Waits nearby, keeping watch as you rise. You notice her look up sharply towards the tree line. Out of the trees emerged Sparfell, one of the guides, barely which got shot in the back.
Sparful? Are you alright?
Sparful. Thought it was Sparfell. Crouches rock and collapses forward in a heap. Feathered shaft of an arrow planted between his shoulders like an enemy flag.
Ambush!
Okay.
Oh?
Right. 1, 2.
What do you need?
Yep. Yeah, it's $45 on Steam.
Oh?
Yeah, a little bit. Just slightly expensive.
Just slightly up there.
What you need?
But I mean, it looks like it's worth it.
Hmm?
Oh, it is.
If you had the extra money.
Yes? Let us end this!
Yeah, just all the reviews is just very
Let
positive.
us end this!
Hmm?
Hmm?
I'm currently playing something that I've not really played much of in this. Cypher.
Hmm?
What's a cipher?
It's pretty much like a mind flare,
Oh.
but it's a class.
Huh.
You know how mind flayers have like abilities that mess with your mind and things like that, and they use their I guess mind to do things. That's pretty much what this is.
Yes? Hmm?
Hmm?
Damn, I really wish I had this game. I bet you playing this game I'd get tons of ideas for our D&D.
Spot on!
Oh?
Especially for dungeons.
Yes?
Oh yeah.
Just look at the extinctures.
Finish them!
Jesus.
Some of the dungeons in this is crazy.
Hmm?
Oh?
Ciphers are kind of weird though. I like them though.
I shall.
Yeah.
Hmm?
I am going to equip him with a bow. And I'm pretty sure with this one, you don't actually have to have arrows and stuff. Which is kind of...
Oh.
Why do you do this, OBS? Okay,
Why
there,
do you do this to me?
there you go. You do this, OBS. No disconnecting.
Yes?
Disconnecting again?
No,
Oh?
it's fine for
Oh.
right now.
Indeed.
Words carry no weight when I have seen the truth with my own eyes. Blood must be paid for this treason. So I say again, lay down your arms. Judging by the string of animal teeth around your neck, I'm guessing you are worshippers of Goldwind. If Goldwind told you to stop protecting your ruins, would you? The man frowns and motions as if swinging his axe. Winces, but the blow never comes. Instead, the man cocks his head, intrigued, of course, but he would not. It is by the command of all the gods that we accept his charge. How do you know? Because it's consistent with their belief, or because it's what we're told? The man glares. It has always been known by people. I see, and what of Goldwind's etiquette that weakens and age must be purged by youth and strength? You think Goldwind would want some moldy, crumbling stones to survive long after their builders have turned to dust? The man's nostrils flare as he fumes. He would not. He told us otherwise. Sure he did. Just not you personally. But why should that stop you from killing innocents? Distracted, the man grips bolters on his hand axe, or axe handle, and he nearly fumbles it, hoarding the moment he needs to dodge out of the swing, which comes too late. Howling with rage, the man charges you instead.
How can I help?
Hmm?
What you need?
Okay.
Spot on!
Oh?
Okay, I sort of like the
Oh?
the Overwolf thing.
Oh yeah?
Not as bad as it was.
Yeah, it's not It's not all that bad. It's actually pretty interesting.
I installed the GeForce skin overlay, and it's literally all it is just a slight little green thing popping out from the left.
Install the Jinxed one. That one is amazing.
Is it?
Yes.
Get inside! Run!
If you watch the stream, you'll see something that might give you. I don't.
Ooh.
Yeah, do you see the little, like, tornado thing?
Oh, yeah. Those abilities, are they like D&D, like strength, dex?
No, they're not completely like D&D. I'll show you in a second. Being a game, it's like, it's not all
Was that
D&D.
A Bewick. Had to be. And we're the only ones.
There could be another collapse. We're not getting out that way anyway. Let's get further inside.
Okay. There's no place to check your stats on this? There was.
There's a Minecraft theme skin.
Oh, yeah. Guess there's no place to check your stats on this, but I think it's might. Instead of strength, it's called might, and a couple other things. Oh, right here. Might, constitution, dex, perception, intelligence, and resolve.
Okay, cool.
Might represents a character's physical and spiritual strength. Brute force as well as abilities to chip powerful magic. During interactions, it can be useful to for intimidating displays and act of brute force. In combat, it contributes to both damage and healing, as well as fortitude defense. Constitution is a combination of the character's overall health and stamina. Although it's not used much in interactions, it is sometimes checked to withstand pain or endure a physical taxing ordeal. In combat, it affects maximum health and endurance and contributes to the fortitude defense. Dex. Dex is extraction of a character's hand-eye coordination, balance, and overall grace. In interactions, it can be used for sleight of hand, fast reactions. In combat, it affects the character's action speed with all attacks, spells, and abilities, and contributes to the reflex defense. Perception. Perception represents a character's sense as well as their instinct ability to pick up on details. In interactions, it could be used to catch someone in a lie, make an observant comment about their appearance, or to notice something happening in the background. Combat, it contributes to the deflection and reflection defense and grants a bonus to interruption. Intelligence represents a character's logic and reasoning capability. And interactions, it can be useful for deduction, sudden realization, and problem solving. Combat, it contributes to the will, defense, and influence, duration, and areas of effect for all of our abilities and talents. And resolve, reflects a character's internal drive, determination, fearlessness, and the emotional intensity they can project to others. It can be used for mental intimidation, leadership, and convincing performances. In combat, it helps characters maintain concentration and contributes to the will and deflection defense. That's all of them.
Indeed.
Huh.
I shall.
It's really different, the stats are, but
Yeah.
I like them.
That should be far enough.
I mean, they work for the game.
But what now?
Yeah.
Storm has to die sometime.
Like there's all kinds of things. Say, in the beginning, I didn't pick up this guy and help him. Hedon, if he would have got hurt at this point right here, he would have asked the rest. And then you would have had a conflict between her and him and your character.
Oh.
Yep.
We should move.
All kinds of neat things like that. Let's see. That is a mace. 13 to 19 crushing damage. Slashing damage.
How big's this game?
Pretty big. I mean, it's not big enough that you can't download it. It would probably take a full night. But it's big enough that I haven't even played half of it.
Yeah.
I haven't even played the first half of it. Like, I got to the keep, and that was like 2 areas. 2 big areas, and that's it. Yeah. It's not a small game.
Holy shit.
What?
Can fully look at the dungeons.
I mean,
Like you can take an outside view like you're making the game. Like you can Search up like the full view of a dungeon.
Oh, dang. Like, I know this dungeon enough to tell you what's around the corner and everything. Like, if I go this way, there's a kobold. I don't know how you're supposed to deal with this kobold or not. Like, I'm pretty sure there's an easy way of, like... I don't know, but the only way I figured out to deal with this kobold is kill him. That or just walk away.
Oh?
Ain't gonna,
Yeah,
you ain't gonna get nothing.
What you need?
exactly.
Oh?
I had a phone call. What was you talking about when I said when you go inside of a building, how does it work?
Oh, it completely changes the area. That building is its own separate area.
Oh, okay.
So
How can I help?
You don't get an underview, but you're just in the building. It's a different area. It's a different map.
Okay.
I shall.
That.
See. Oh, also, I sent you 2 links to Nightbot, which is a lot easier to use than MooBot. I already set most of the I set most of the stuff up for it for the Insomnia Broadcasting, and I also sent you a link to the alert thing. There's another one that I like a little bit better, but you can use this one if you want. I'll send you a link to the other one in a second.
Okay.
It probably ain't gonna be streaming that long, now that I think about it. I started to stream at like 9 something, and then I was like, yeah, I'm getting tired. Just, I don't like to stream that much when I'm alone.
Yeah.
Really sucks.
I really wish I had the internet to do it. If I had the internet to do it, any free time I had would be towards streaming.
Yeah, it's nice to stream though, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
Oh, I missed 56 messages on our D&D nerds.
Nothing happened, so just talking.
Oh, okay.
No need to worry, man. I got you. Danielle said she liked the song. The song was something from Teen Titans Go. Much else. Oh, there we go. Need to put something like this in Twitch.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with MooBot. Like, I guess it's just something when you get enough followers, like, you'll get enough points to where it unlocks.
I don't like that. Just don't like how some stuff does that. That or it's a paid thing. Then it's not even worth it. Like, I can set up Nightbot for my YouTube right now if I wanted to. I got it set up for the Twitch though. I'll show you how to do that in a second. About to end. I saved it where I want it to be.
Okay, you got 3 people now.
Look at the tiles. What are those symbols?
What is it?
You got 3 people now.
Oh, yeah. The sad part about this is, and this is a spoiler for anyone on the stream or something, once you get out of this cave, they die.
Oh!
Yep. The soul is sucked from them, and they die.
Oh my god.
It's pretty damn sad, man.
That's, yeah.
Because I like her as a character, he's okay as a character. But it sucks so much. I don't know if there's a way to keep them alive, but so far I found
Maybe
out.
there is?
So far I found out no. And I've played a lot of characters on this.
Well, damn.
Like this one right here.
Just like the tiles. Hmm?
You can take and if you have a torch, you can light it. Each one of these pillars, and the stream should catch up in a second.
Certainly.
Hmm?
Okay, yeah, I see.
Yeah, you can also get a race called the Godlike if you look at the beginning of the stream. And they have things like the top of one's head, he's a fire godlike. The top of his head's on fire. You can use that to light these.
I shall.
Oh, then.
Oh?
Hmm?
Hmm?
Click some.
Oh? Oh? Yes?
You guys have on Facebook?
I don't know.
Yeah, he's online. I need to ask him the password.
Yeah, he might know it. Mine's just on there just because it's saved to the thing.
Yeah, mine was too, but I don't know, something's wrong with it.
I'm into the stream here because just undetermined, I guess, for this stream, right? But yeah, this game is amazing.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and download it sometime because...
Oh yeah, you'll have ideas like crazy, and one of the ideas I hope you don't pick up. It's that bad. I'm like, I don't know about this. But anyone watches the stream, and this will be uploaded to YouTube. I'm glad you guys are watching. If you want to see more of this, just leave a like and stuff like that. If you want to support me on my mission to getting a new and better computer, I have a donation link. Just if you can't donate, don't donate because it ain't worth it. If you can donate just $1, that's fine too. Any donation is completely okay. And let's see. Check out everybody else's channel. We stream on Saturday nights and stuff like that. And I will see you all next time.